Hello! Today I've got a great home improvement project for you. Home improvement project. We have to get rid of these wires here. A lot of people in older houses, they don't have the power or low voltage relocated up behind where a TV was. Have it down low where you used to put those big giant square TVs. So today I'm going to show you how easy it is to put these wires in the wall. Quickly going to go through a few of the tools and parts. This here is going to let us find the breaker that the outlet that's down there is connected to, so we can shut that off when we connect our power. We've got some 14-2, we've got an electrical box, we've got a plug and a cover. These two here are going to be how we relocate the low voltage. I'll show you more how these things look and work once we get to putting them in the wall. This outlet down here is mounted to a stud that goes straight up. This is mounted into the stud. So we want to install this outlet somewhere over here. The only challenge, possible challenge, is that there would be horizontal blocking in this wall. I don't think it's load bearing, but I am going to go down and check the basement, see if there's a beam underneath it. If there's a beam underneath it, there's a higher likelihood that there will be horizontal cross bracing, because this wall here would be supporting a wall on the second floor. But if there's no beam underneath it, then this is not load bearing because it's nothing to support the load underneath it. Another tool that I have that I don't have with me today is a borescope. So what I could do is poke a little hole in there, the size of a pencil, and thread this borescope all the way down to see what's inside this wall. Don't have a borescope today. Now you can use a regular box if you can get close enough to the stud. I don't think I can get close enough to the stud because I've got this metal bracket here, and the plate of the outlet cover would interfere with this, so I'm going to use a remodel box and just hold it off to the side a little bit. Another tool I use all the time is a glow stick. It's just a fiberglass rod that happens to glow in the dark and is used for fishing wires. You can use whatever you got around the house. This is going to tell me if this is going to be an easy job or a hard job. A 10-minute, 20-minute job, or like a 2 or 3 hour job. Let's just make that sound. That sound. What is that sound? That's the sound. No blocking. Yep. Whoa, hey, little announcement for you. Olight is having a Black Friday sale, Cyber Monday sale. It starts tonight. Everything you can imagine's on sale. They sent me a whole list. It would take way too long for me to read that list off. Warrior Minis, they're good if you need to smack someone in the head because they got those bumps on the end, but they don't. Well, I guess they hold up pretty good. The magnetic end. The SR2 Baton 2. This is my trusty one. This has got a mega magnet. Will never fall off. I use this thing every single day. This is the Purin 2. Got a little headlamp strap on it. Comes out the side. These are just a few of many that are on sale. I know they're expensive when they're not on sale. They're 35 to 45% off. They will sell out quick. Next tool I'm going to use is this circuit finder. This plugs into that outlet down there, and then I go out to the electrical panel and I push this button and I go across all the breakers and it starts beeping when it gets to the breaker that powers this outlet. A lot of times panels aren't labeled. You got to shut the entire house off just to find the breaker that powers the outlet. There we go. People are gonna freak out. Freaking out when they see electrical panels outside the house.
How is that possible? That should be against the code of the world.
Try that one. It looks like this one that was marked living. What do you think? You can barely read it there. Link will be in the description for this little speed screwdriver. It's got flathead and Phillips. Why am I still using my old 18 volt XRP batteries and tools? And the reason for that is because they still work. Even though I have a full kit of the new 20 volt XRs, I keep those locked up tight in my workshop. These tools stay in my tool trailer. If they get stolen, it's not a big deal. Alright. There's a lot of different situations you can run into in these electrical boxes. It's cracked. So I'll be replacing this entire outlet. Up close on what those stab connections look like after 25, 26 years. Look at that, how loose these are. They're just pulling loose just from me wiggling this thing around. If you know nothing about electricity, you shouldn't be learning it from one YouTube video. Have a friend that's an electrician show you how to do some simple electrical work. Fix out how to fix your home electrical. That's how easy these things just pull out. Well, we've got one that's stuck in there good. There we go. But you got to wrap this up here nice and tight so that it shapes like a cone. Pulling it through the wall is not going to be a problem. Pulling it into the box is the problem. It's got to be super streamlined to get into the hole in the back of the box. Oh, look at that. Because we had it super streamlined, it was really easy to pull through the hole. Power's back on, lights are on, all energized. Now we gotta do the same thing, but we don't need boxes this time. Really easy to do this, so there's no reason you should have wires dangling out in open space in your house. I'm gonna show you a close-up how these things work. They're not very forgiving. There's not much of a lip here, so you can't get all crazy with your saw. So you have to measure a hole that this flange here will fit into. Then you push this all in to the hole, and then you screw these screws and these tabs flip up. And then they suck against the back of the drywall, and basically just like that. There's not much room here either. So I'm gonna have to kind of monkey with this a little bit. You can see how this one is already in, and this one is a little bit further out. So I'm gonna have to back these screws out so that these tabs are up against these little nuts there. These nuts right here. That'll give us more room to fit the drywall in there. So we don't get caught in a situation where we're tightening these screws up and this flips up and is hitting the drywall and everything goes to. Pretty easy, just don't make your hole too big. I got one HDMI down, and I'm trying to get the second one down. HDMI 1, gonna be the Fire Stick. Plug this in. We'll tidy these up. You can get a little Velcro tie to get these tied up out of the way. You can shove some of them back in the wall. You definitely don't need this much sticking out. Yellow, red. That's it. The job is done. It's very easy. There's no reason that anybody who owns a house can't do this themselves. If I had come into blocking, I would have went on the opposite side of this wall. And I can see down the stairway that stair is somewhere right around in here. What I would have done is I would have cut a hole in the back side, stairs to the basement, and drill a hole through that block and did a drywall repair. Questions, comments, safety concerns, put them below. If you want a caulk gun on your shirt, there'll be a link in the description of how you can get one. As far as sizing goes, this here is an extra large. I've worn it a couple times. It's been washed a few times and dried a few times. I'm 6'1", just over 200 pounds, and this is how it fits. Pretty good. It's a little extra long in the tail, so when you bend over, you don't flash everybody your butt crack. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching the #1 home improvement YouTube channel in the entire world. Bonus footage. I haven't done that in a while. How much did it cost? The materials for this simple job were $71.50. The power wire, the Romex that's in here, that's the HDMI cable, that's the RCA cable, the boxes, the plates, the outlets. What else was there? Everything you saw out on this table, $71.50. Now, what did I charge? I charged